Hey, vacationers, it's Eddie from Explore Korea, and welcome to episode 10 of the Flambé. Now, as you can tell, this isn't your typical episode. We just got off a 7-day sailing on the Mardi Gras, and we're here now at Universal Endless Summer Dockside. So it's our first time staying on Universal property, so stay tuned for those reviews. And we also got some reviews coming for the Mardi Gras that we just got off of. We went to Grand Turk, we went to Puerto Rico, and we went to the DR. But anyway, you know I couldn't leave you hanging, even on my vacation. So here's this week's news. So Princess Cruise Line just partnered with Brightline to get a great new service for their guests. Well, at least the ones leaving from the Florida ports. They're going to be allowing guests to check their luggage in as they get on a Brightline train. The train will take them to the port, to the area of the port, either in Orlando or Fort Lauderdale. After they get off the train, they'll hop on buses from the buses that are provided by Princess. They'll check into the ship, and their bags are waiting for them in their room when they get there. That's a great service. You don't have to worry about carrying those bags everywhere. I can tell you, okay, I just did it. You can see the bags behind me, and it was horrible. Okay, it's my least favorite part of vacationing. Okay, if I could hire somebody to do it, I would. Trust me. A cruise passenger that was on a Royal Caribbean cruise on Icon of the Seas is still missing in Mexico. He got off with his family in Cozumel and got separated from them, and they haven't been able to locate him since. Sadly, the ship did have to move on, but his wife stayed back in the hotel in hopes of finding him. If you have any plans of heading to Cozumel, know anybody there, please, I'm going to put his picture here. Please keep an eye out for him. He does have some dementia issues and some trouble communicating, from what I understand. But if you see him, please let authorities know right away. Our thoughts are with his wife and with the rest of his family, and hopefully he's found safe. New Celebration Key info. The new portal, which they previously called the retail portal, has just been announced. It's called Locono Cove. All right, it's going to be the retail portal. And from what I can see, it's going to be just like any other retail area and any other port you've been to. All right, I bet there's a Diamond International. I bet there's handcrafted local wares. That's where we all get our souvenirs, right? I mean, I'm not going to lie. I've got those in the bag right now. So that's the third portal that they've announced. There's 2 more remaining. They should be announcing them, I think they said once a month. Or maybe, I don't know if we're getting one more. We're either getting one more portal next month or both portals next month. But I think it's just one. 2 new big milestones for MSC's new ships. All right, 2 mega ships coming. MSC World America is now in the water. She's floating. She's out the dry dock. She's wet. Okay, and MSC World Asia has now officially began construction. Like I said previously, I wasn't sure I wanted to go to MSC, but seeing that World America, I might have to make a reservation, because MSC also released info about a new attraction they're going to have on MSC World America. It's going to be called the Cliffhanger, and basically it's a swing on the top deck that swings out over the ocean. All right, like 160 feet over the ocean. It looks like it's pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like, I'm scared of heights. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am scared of heights, but I love that kind of stuff. Like, I love roller coasters. I went on Bolt when we were on Mardi Gras, and I don't know. This looks like it'll get the heart pounded, and I think it's another reason that I want to book a cruise on MSC World America. Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings, the parent company of NCL, Norwegian Cruise Line, just announced that they're going to be releasing 8 new ships across all the brands in their fleet. So Norwegian Cruise Lines is getting 4 brand new ships. First one's slated to come out 2030, I believe, if funding goes through and all that stuff. And then they're going to incrementally let one out either every 2 years or something like that. And Oceania and Regent 7 Seas are each getting 2 brand new cruise ships each. They also announced a new multi-ship pier at Great Stirrup Cay in the Bahamas. So previously, they had to go there and you had to hop on the tender boat to get to the island, but they're making an actual pier there to make it easier for guests. So I think that's really great. I hate tender boats. I get seasick, so I'm on a cruise. I'm popping motion sickness every day. On a tender boat when you're, oh my god. Anyway, I digressed. what's interesting to me is there are so many new mega ships coming, and I really am excited about it. I can't wait to try out all these cruise lines and try out all these new ships, all these new ships, and see the new technology that they're putting into them. I think it's going to be really cool. And now we're going to go on to theme park news. So Universal Studios Orlando, where I am right now, and I can confirm this because I just seen a sign downstairs. They've got a deal going on right now. If you're a Harry Potter fan, purchase a Hogwarts robe and an interactive wand, and you will get a second interactive wand for free. All right, $55 value, completely free. I'm gonna have to go with Jerry Potter for Halloween because I want the wands. I don't know. We're going tomorrow, and I want the wands. So if you're a Harry Potter fan, go and check that out. Universal Studios announced, along with the celebration for the 60th anniversary, they're going to have a dining pass. So with the dining pass, you're going to get 2 entrees from various eligible items, and then you're going to get 4 eligible desserts, snacks, or beverages. And that's running through the celebration, so from April 26th to August 11th. So if you like to chow down, like I do, every time there's a Disney festival, every time I go to one, you're going to see the lanyard. I got the lanyard, okay? Do you use DAS? Because I do. I am a combat veteran with PTSD, and getting stuck in those lines used to just drive me up the wall. I couldn't do it. I would have to get out of line. I would put my anxiety up here. And I love, as much as I love Disney, I love the rides, I used to dread and would often skip most rides because of not wanting to stand in those lines. So Disney has announced that they're going to be updating the DAS service. Apparently it's intended now for guests with developmental disabilities such as autism, which is great, right? Because you want to make sure that those people do have the care and the support that they need to have a great Disney day, right? But at the same time, I really hope that people that are in my situation that haven't misused the pass will still continue to be able to use it, or something similar. They did announce that something similar is going to be coming up in the coming weeks. A similar program, something that'll allow people to get out of line and then get back in line, which would be helpful for me, right? Because that's the part that I can't deal with, is the waiting in line. I don't mind waiting for a ride. I just can't be stuck somewhere surrounded by people at that time. I just really hope that they do justice for those of us who didn't abuse the system and can really use it, because my Disney days just won't be the same. And it'll be a real shame if I can't have that kind of access. And I know the same could be said for a lot of people. With that DAS change, they did announce that the party size is going to be limited to 4 people, 4 immediate family members, so spouses, children, and parents. They're also extending the window that can be used from that 30 days that you had it to 120 days, or until your tickets are used. So that's great. You don't have to wait till I would always get on there exactly 30 days out and try to do my video call so I can get it taken care of and I wouldn't have to worry about it. But if you're one of those people that also do it at the park the day of, that's still going to be available as well. One new thing that I think is great about the change that they're doing is that those people now who abuse the DAS system, they lie to get it, permanent Disney ban. You're out of there. And I love that. I love that, because you're taking away from the people who need this, and that kind of stuff just can't fly. Disney also just announced the last round of critters for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. It's going to be a band of frog musicians, an Afro-Cuban band. There's going to be Felipe, Myra, Mondo, and Isabel. And with this reveal of the new characters, we also got our first look at the interior of the ride. They actually showed us this photo here of the characters inside the ride. So it's pretty cool. And if you're excited for Tiana like I am, I know some people have their gripes, but I love seeing representation at the parks. You know, African Americans, of course, and other minorities. So I'm really excited for this new ride. And I can't wait to take my daughter on it. Speaking of rides for my daughter, one of her favorite is the Astro Orbiters, and they are now once again reopened at Disneyland. So she's gonna be super psyched. And that's it for this week's episode. So, like I said, I'm sorry for this mess. We're on vacation, but I wanted to make sure that I get you guys the news that you needed. Okay, we'll be back home next week, and we'll get back to our normal format. Every Saturday, these videos will come out. And I just really want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for watching and for supporting us. It really does mean a lot. Also, keep a lookout for reviews and vlogs from this trip that we're on now. We're going to review the Mardi Gras, her food, entertainment, all that stuff, the ports we went to. We're also going to just show you what we did on the ship, right? And then we're going to Islands of Adventure tomorrow. So I'll give you the lowdown on what it's like for me and my family at the park. All right, with a 4-year-old. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Take a break, been a long day. Hit your line, what you fall through with the light sticks. Maybe help me spark the ideas. We got nowhere else to go, it's only up from there. I've been on my own, just running through the fields, vivid for the ears. I know that